Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Hina. Today I am here to discuss another topic that is very important according to the MCQs that will come in the Public Service Commission test or even in the Federal Public Service Commission test, or when you will appear in any interview, you have an idea about this. So when we are going through the distributions and their mean, median, mode, we are much concerned about their properties, and we are much focused on memorizing the properties instead of being seeing the logic behind them. I am here to discuss the tails and flatness of the distribution. I mentioned tails here in the sense of positively skewed or a negatively skewed, and flatness in sense of leptocortic, plectocortic, and a mesocortic. First of all, I'm discussing about the continuous distributions. That is very important. I already told you that the main important property is when we are going through the distributions are their skewness and cortices, and dealing with the flatness and the skewness of the distributions. Sorry for the annoying voice behind me. I'm very sorry for this. So when you are going to memorize the tails or skewness or the flatness of the distribution, just focus your mind towards two important concepts. One is skewness and the other one is cortices. And you all people know that skewness deals with beta 1 deals with skewness and beta 2 deals with cortices. So when you are studying the properties, you first read the concept of skewness and cortices. You have an idea about that. What is the meaning of beta 1 is equal to 0? What is the meaning of beta 1 is equal to 3, beta 1 less than 3, or a beta 1 greater than 3, or beta 2 greater than 3, or beta 2 less than 3? You must have an idea about this, and this concept is clearly in the book of Sher Muhammad Chaudhry, Introductory Statistics, in chapter 3, Skewness and Cortices. So I am here when beta 1 is equal to 0. When your skewness is 0, it means that your distribution is symmetrical. At that point, mean, median, and mode equal होते हैं, and your distribution is equal, right? And when beta 1 is greater than 3, it means that your distribution is positively skewed, and beta 1 is less than 3, it means that your distribution is negatively skewed. Same is case with beta 2, that is the measure of the peakness and the flatness of the distribution. When beta greater than 3, it means that your distribution is leptocortic. When beta 2 is less than 3, it means that your distribution is mesocortic. And when your beta is equal to 3, then it means that your distribution is pletocortic. Pletocortic deals with the flatness of the distribution. So you know that uniform, first we come to the uniform distribution, and you know that uniform distribution is discrete distribution as well as continuous distribution. Here I'm talking about the here I'm talking about the continuous uniform distribution, and this lecture is very helpful for you, and if you memorize this, you are able to mark your options correctly and surely. Now come to the skewness and the cortices. Here I mentioned only skewness, but also you mentioned it is cortices. Now uniform, you just need to memorize the values of beta 1 and beta 2. If your beta 1 is equal to 0, it means that your distribution is symmetrical. And if your beta 2 is greater than 3, it means that your distribution is leptocortic, is less than 3, it means that your distribution is pletocortic. Otherwise, it is mesocortic, right? Here uniform distributions beta 1 is equal to 0, it means that uniform distribution is symmetrical, and here is less than 3, it means that your distribution is pletocortic. Now come to exponential distribution. Here beta 1 is equal to 4, it means that the value of the skewness is 4. Greater than 3, it means that your distribution is positively skewed, and here is greater than 3, beta 2 quarters is b, it means that your distribution is leptocortic. Now again come to the double exponential distribution. Here beta 1 is equal to 0, it means that your distribution is symmetrical, and beta 2 is greater than 3, it means that your distribution is leptocortic. Normal distribution, you know that is symmetrical distribution, and when beta is equal to 0 and beta 2 is equal to 3, it means that your distribution is symmetrical and mesocortic. Log normal distribution greater than 0 and greater than 3, it means that your distribution is positively skewed and leptocortic. Gamma distribution is greater than 3. It means that your distribution is positively skewed and leptocortic. Chi-square distribution is positively skewed and leptocortic. T distribution is symmetrical and leptocortic. And F distribution is highly positively skewed if its degree of a freedom V2 is less than 5. Now when you have this table, you are very certain about the concept, how you are going to memorize the distribution is leptocotic, distribution is leptocotic. It is quite difficult. You just memorize the values of beta 1 and beta 2 and go on. Now, with the help of this table, you can see that all the distributions are positive as leptocotic continuous distributions, except that of normal distribution. We all have an idea about this. The normal distribution is mesocotic. Otherwise, exponential, double exponential, log normal, gamma, chi-square, t distribution are all leptocotic. So now there is no need to follow the repetition of the properties. With the help of the values of the skewness and the cortices, you are quite sure. You just memorize the values of beta 1 and beta 2, skewness and cortices, clear your concept about skewness and cortices, and then go through the properties again. I will guarantee you will never forget which distribution is leptocotic and which distribution is positively or a negatively skewed. Hope this lecture is very helpful for all of you. Wish you very best of luck for your exam. Thank you so much.